Okay, everybody, welcome to this new edition of the M.O.V, the Media Overview. And today, I'm here to talk about why people, as you can see up there, record a variety of stuff. Or basically, why people record a variety of things on DVD or in VHS. Well, you see, folks, this is something that's been going on for generations, even before VHS came to be. As a matter of fact, you go back to the 50s and the 60s when people used to have those home video stuff, those home movie cameras, and stuff. There's no doubt, and don't tell me I'm wrong, because maybe I am, but maybe I'm not. But back in those days, back in the 50s up to the 70s, with those old movie cameras, people used to record, I'm pretty sure of it, not just Christmas family gatherings, but they probably used to save it up and record, probably saved up as much film as they could on that same reel of film, if you will, that same roll and reel of film, to record other family get-togethers, like birthdays, Thanksgiving, Easter, whatever. Weddings. I know, sounds crazy, right? Well, anyway, that's sort of where it got started. And when VHS came out, people knew that the next obvious step was going to be recording. And then when the VCR came out and the VCR tapes came out, that's when people knew the time had come. Now, the thing about people recording multiple stuff on VHS, on different VHSs or DVDs or even Blu-rays nowadays, is because they like to have a lot of things together they normally wouldn't get. Like, for example, here is one of my holiday specials and movies DVDs that I'm making this year. And on here I've got Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I've got Alvin the Chipmunk's Trick or Treason, Scary Godmother, Halloween, Nightmare Before Christmas, Scared Shrekless, Alvin the Chipmunks Meet the Wolfman, Halloween is Grinch Night, Underdog Thanksgiving, Berenstain Bears Thanksgiving, 2003, 11-minute short, Bonkers Thanksgiving, the 7-minute short, Gobble Gobble Bonkers, and 2 Christmas music videos. Now you think to yourself, you would say to yourself, well, normal. Now think to yourself. Now ask yourself this question. I'm sorry if I'm a little out of it, but ask yourself this question: would you normally, retail-wise, see those sold together as one disc or as a pack of movies? Normally see all that sold together as one? No, you wouldn't. And that's the advantage people like about recording. They get to record a variety of stuff they normally wouldn't get together through retail price. Now, I know you're thinking, well, okay, that's understandable, but we've also seen people record just one movie or 2 movies and that's it. Well, of course that would be it. Because if let's say it's one movie, it's because they want that movie specifically. I'll give you an example. Let's say you download a movie via torrent. Let's say you order a movie off on-demand pay-per-view, or premium channels pay-per-view, or premium channels on demand, I should say. And it's a movie you want and you want alone, then it's perfectly normal, because retail-wise, you'd have to pay maybe about, let's see, $8 to $15 to $20 just for that one movie if you bought it through retail. Now there are exceptions. Now there are exceptions to the fact that people do that. Sometimes people do that because they like to have that movie, or let's say in my case, they like to complete a collection. For example, about 2 months ago when Dark of the Moon came out on DVD and Blu-ray, I'd already bought the other 2 movies, so I figured I'm going to keep the tradition up and I'm going to buy the 3rd one, which I did. So now I have all 3 movies that I have purchased. There are exceptions. Now, yes, I could have said, you know what? I have a DVD recorder, I have on-demand pay-per-view, I'll just do it like that. That's true, I could have done it just like that, but you know what? it's less special sometimes if you do that, if you've already gone and purchased the other two and not purchased the other one. Now, again though, there are exceptions. I will say that. For example, X-Men First Class. I want to buy the movie, but the more I think about it, I could just record it. Like right now, let's say you're financially you don't have the money to do it. But yet you want to get that movie. You say to yourself, well, wait a minute. I have on-demand pay-per-view. I have recordable disc. I have a DVD recorder or a Blu-Ray recorder. I have some recordable disc. I'll just record it off there and be done with it. Easy as pie, right? Exactly. Easy as pie, easy solution. Now, yes, it may not feel like purchasing the movie itself, but in a way you are. And as a matter of fact, that's another advantage people like about recording stuff, especially off of pay-per-view. When you record movies off pay-per-view, you're actually saving yourself almost about 15 to about, man, you're saving yourself just about 15 to about basically $13 to $15 you're saving yourself when you do that. Now, again, I understand the fact that people like to purchase it because it makes them feel better, and they know that they've gone out and they've done that. They've gone out and they've actually bought the actual movie. But when you think about it, through the on-demand pay-per-views or even the premium channel on-demands, it's just as good, especially on-demand pay-per-views, and it's cheaper. It's cheaper. For example, hold on for a second. For example, here is Rio. One of the best animated films of the year. Here's Rio. Now you look at that and you say, well, you may say to yourself, well, Brian, knowing you made a DVD fabbed it, right? Yeah, you could think that, but I didn't. This is actually recorded off of television, off pay-per-view on demand. The same with another movie. The same with this film, True Grit. Both are off on demand. Now again, you say to yourself, you think to yourself, well, why don't you just go purchase the thing? Because unless we've seen it in the way I look at it is, unless I saw it in the theaters and thought it was a very good film, you know, there's actually no need to go out and buy it if you haven't seen it. But if you hear it's a good film, but you don't want to waste the money in buying it, then all you have to do, honestly, is just go on demand pay-per-view, and for about $4.99 to $6.99, depending on your preference of watching it. Like, let's say you want to watch it in standard definition, that's your decision. You want to watch it in high definition, that's your decision, or 3D, that's your decision. Depending on your preference, it's still the best thing going. So, again, going back to what I'm saying, this is why people like to record things and have enjoyed doing it for generations. Because it gives people that freedom of choice to record what they want, when they want, and if they want to go with the 6-hour mode or even the 4-hour mode, it allows them to record two movies at most. One movie if it's near the 4-hour length, which I would recommend if you're trying to record Elizabeth Taylor's Cleopatra and Gone with the Wind. I'd go with the 6-hour recording mode. But anyway, But anyway, this is why people enjoy doing it, and why they've enjoyed doing it for generations. Because they can not only choose, hey, if I just want one movie, I'm just going to do it this way, there you go. Or they say, I want to record a variety of stuff together like this, there you go, they do it. Because again, you take a look at those and you say to yourself, and you ask yourself, when am I ever going to see Nightmare Before Christmas sold on the same disc, sold on the same disc with, let's say, Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. When are you going to see that? Never. When are you going to see those two on one disc sold together in a retail store? Never. This is why people enjoy recording, because it gives them that option. It gives them that ability to record what they want, when they want, and record whatever they want on one disc and record whatever they want on another. But again, if they just want to record one thing, like say a movie or even a special, then they can record that and be done with it. They don't have to worry about spending money that they don't need to on a certain special or not. I mean, on a retail disc or Blu-ray or DVD disc of that very same thing. Now, the only thing that people have to want, the last thing I want to tell you about is when you record, you got to make sure you choose what the recording mode you want. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are aware of this. Like for a movie, you want the 2-hour standard play. Gives you great quality. 4 hours, the extended play, if you will, gives you, or the LP, the long play, gives you, LP, which is 4 hours, I believe, gives you, good enough quality as well. And the extended play gives you pretty good quality as well. However, if you got yourself a DVD recorder or Blu-ray recorder, which allows you to go to near 14 hours of recording length, that's the ULP mode, which is ultra length or ultra long play, and the bit rate can kind of make things a little blurry at times. I mean, it's watchable and it's more recommended for, like, if you're recording, let's say, Monday Night Raw or Impact Wrestling or whatever, or even your own favorite weekly show, daily shows, cartoons, crime dramas, talk shows. It's always highly recommended to do that, to use it for those. But otherwise, if it's a special event, like say Oprah's Surprise Spectacular and her final show, then yeah, go with the 4-hour range. But if you just want one movie, one film, no, even two of them, go with the 4-hour range, or just one film, one movie, go with 2 hours. Or if it's 1 hour in length, then go with the HQ quality. Basically, these are recommendations that I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about when it comes to recording. But again, it's because of these options in recording for generations from VHS to now, where you not only where you not only can record on DVD but also on Blu-ray. These are options people like because they could choose what they want to put on there if they just want one thing or multiple variety of things. So this is why people like to record a variety of stuff on DVD or back in the DVD, Blu-ray, and even back in the day on VHS. So that's all for now. I thank you all for watching this episode of the M.O.V. Comment down below, tell me what you think, and I will talk to you all later.